in memory of Sweetie the parakeet. My name's Johnny 2B.
And I'm Hopeless Romance.
And we bring you another fine fan fiction, The Lion King, my version 1. Things are different, chapter 11. Author's note, I want to thank all of you who have supported me this far, as it means so much to me. Now for the excitement. Oh, and if you like what is coming now, there's more exciting things coming in the future. Again, all the music credits belong to Jim Johnson, James Horner, Alexander Courage, and John Williams. And here we go, chapter 11, Things Are Different. No, brother. After that explanation, I don't need your help. You did this all to kill me. Mufasa swats Scar away with one paw as he's climbing up the gorge. Scar flinches and lets go of Mufasa's paws. Mufasa was still hung on. Mufasa then climbed up the gorge, having his claws well dug into the rock. The stampede cleared, and Simba and Nala decided to cross to the other side and climb that side of the gorge to join Mufasa. Mufasa made it to the top of the gorge with Scar behind him. Scar, you are officially banished from this land and ordering a snake to kill Duma and attempted murder on me, Mufasa boomed. No, Mufasa, I am prince of these stupid lands, and you cannot do that to me, brother. And now, you must die, Scar shouted. Just then, Simba and Nala made it to the top to see what was happening. Also, Bluey and Snowy had flew near by to see what was taking place from distance, but they had really good bird eyes to see what was going on, and so they stayed from the distance to observe. Scar, you are no longer a prince and no longer my brother, so you must now leave before I kill you, Mufasa roared. I don't think so, brother. Just then, Simba was sprinting up to the gorge where his dad was, and saw the two brothers talking and fighting. Dad, what's going on? Simba, go home. If I don't come back, you're king. What? Scar! Scar charged Mufasa before he could finish his sentence. Mufasa quickly got up to his feet, and they were fighting back one-on-one, mano a mano.
Come on, your father said go home. We said.
But I want to watch.
No, Simba, it's dangerous. Besides, we need to get help, Alutia.
Right, let's go get our moms. Simba and Nala were running back. Then Simba took one look back and saw the fight. Just then, 3 hyenas came up from behind Mufasa and charged Mufasa from behind. Dad, look out! Simba yelled. It was too late. Hyenas had Mufasa pinned down and surrounded, and they were tackling him to the ground as the king was having trouble trying to get up, and he had no chance to defend himself. Dad! No! Simba screamed as he witnessed his father being killed in the distance. Scar then got up and glimpsed back at Simba, and smiled back at Simba, and shook his paw, and said, as he smiled, and then went back to finish the weak king.
Come on, Simba, we gotta tell our moms, Nala begged.
But no, I can't, Simba cried.
Simba, come on, or we have to be killed.
Simba composed himself and agreed to tell his mother what just happened. So Simba and Nala ran back to Pride Rock to see their mom sunbathing. Mom, we just saw Uncle Scar and some hyenas kill Dad, panting Simba said.
Honey, what are you talking about? Sarabi asked. It's true, Your Majesty. I saw it too, Nala says in a panicking voice.
Just then, Bluey and Snowy flew in breaking speed.
Your Highness, we just saw the king being killed by Scar and 3 hyenas, Bluey squawked.
That's right, Your Highness, we saw it all taking place near the gorge, Snowy said. See, Mom? Well, since the 4 of you saw this, then Simba, the queen, was trying to compose herself. Seraphina came out to comfort her friend.
The queen composes herself. What were his last words? The queen asked.
That, if Simba started to cry.
It's okay, Simba. I am here. Sarabi came over to comfort her son. And so am I, Nala whispered and hugged Simba. If what, honey? Sarabi asked quietly.
If he didn't come back, that, I would be king, said weakly.
It's true, Nala confirmed. Well then, Simba, I guess you're king now. Not at the best of circumstances, but it is done. Stunned and sad, Sarabi says.
Zazu flies is unaware of anything that took place since he was knocked out. Your Highness, Simba and Nala were... Oh, there you are! Zazu, not noticing what was happening when he saw Simba and Nala hugging each other, and Simba hugging his mom, then hugging his mom. Your Highness, King Mufasa and Scar...
Major Domo, how dare you fly in now after all this time and oblivious to what has just taken place, the furious Sarabi angrily spat at Zazu.
Your Majesty, I was knocked out when Simba and Nala... Shut up, Banana Peak! You have no voice here anymore! You're fired! Simba growled at Zazu. Simba, you can't do that, remember? Only the king can make that choice. I am king now, Banana Beak! What? No, that's not true! The hornbill squawked in protest. You failed to protect my father, and me, and Nala, and I don't like you, and therefore you are fired from your position of the Major Domo as the royal family. Now please leave, Zazu, or I will have you escorted by force! Simba spat. Harumph! Well, Your Majesty, I am leaving the Pride Lands and Africa and migrating to where my wings can take me, the bird said in protest. Zazu bowed and flew off to who knows where and never returned.
I just thought you would have been an adult when you took your father's place. Sarabi broke into tears when she said that and started to weep, for her mate was killed.
I know, Mom. I just wish Daddy! Simba started to cry heavily. Tojo and his birds, Kula, Kiara, Chumvi, Tama, and Seraphina and Nala all gathered around Simba and Sarabi in the morning. Tojo then broke the silence first. Now that you're king, Simba, what will you do since Scar and those dirty hyenas are on their way to kill you for the crown?
Tojo's right. You're not old enough to defend yourself with a one-on-one with Scar, Seraphina says.
I don't know, Simba said.
Son, I have an idea. What if you and Nala take a leave of absence until you're old enough to take on Scar one-on-one? I will take over in your absence until you're old enough, Sarabi says.
But Mom, where will I go? How will I live?
There's a jungle past the desert that you two can hide in until you're ready to take on Scar. Leia, Anna, would you please come here, Sarabi said. Yes, Your Highness, the two said in unison when they approached and bowed to Sarabi. Would you escort King Simba and Miss Nala to the jungle?
Yes, anything for our king, they said.
Simba, these two lionesses will take care of you while you two are living in the jungle, Sarabi said.
But Mom!
No, Simba, it's for your own protection until you're ready to come back, Sarabi interrupted.
Well, if we're talking protection, then I will leave too, because Scar will try to get rid of all the males, Tojo spoke up.
Where will you go? Tisa questioned her son.
To my real father, Nee, Mom. I'll take Kula and the birds with me.
You'd better take good care of my daughter, Paka scolded. I will.
Do you mind if Tama and I join you and your father since we are not old enough as well?
That's a good idea, son. I think you should go with them and hopefully Nee won't mind taking care of you, Tisa said.
I agree with Tiza that they'll be safe with him, Camille said. So it is settled. Simba and Nala will be escorted to the jungle while Tiza, Camille, Paka will sneak their children into the outlands, Sarabi said.
The cubs said their respected goodbyes to each other, leaving Kiara behind since she had no boyfriend and was a cub lioness. Be safe, my sons, Sarabi said with a teardrop. I will, Mom, and I will leave you when I'm old enough. Sarabi and Simba hugged each other and left for the jungle, while Tojo and the rest moved over the outlands to find his rogue father. Tojo decided to take his sword and a bowling hat with him.
Simba and Nala and their escorts, Leia and Anna, were halfway to the province of the Scar border, and when Scar approached the two of them and with his hyenas and found them alone. Author's note, cliffhanger! I'm Giant Tubi.
And I'm Hopeless Romance.
And we bring you The Lion King, my version 1, Things Are Different. Again, thank you for all that has listened. Giant Tubi signing off.